recording a video on the way to work, so that's why I'm like this. Anyway, just doing this whole award show boycott. Doing my thoughts on that whole award show boycott and all that. My thoughts on the whole Stacey Dash saying about the BET and whatever, BET, blah blah blah. I also had, I'm going to give my thoughts on all that. My thoughts here is, as far as the Stacey Dash thing, I really believed, I used to believe like her on a lot of things as far as, well, we have a BET, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing I'll give BET, Tyler Perry and all that is that they put a lot of more black people to work acting and all that, and good looking black people, men and women. They put them to work where they wouldn't normally be working. You'd have the occasional black character, or you might have in a cast of 20 people. Let's just say a cast of 20 people, you might have one or two black people, and usually it's a stereotypical role, Not to say that BET doesn't put blacks into stereotypical role, but that's subject for a whole nother video. My thoughts on that so I kind of agree with being able to have black BET only because of that. You see black folks that wouldn't normally be working. A lot of times with black women, you got the stereotypical. You have stereotypical roles for them. See, they're going to be fat. They're going to be loud. They're going to be not feminine. They're going to be a mess. And on BET and other black networks or quote unquote black networks, you have shows like Born Again Virgin and Born Again Virgin. I don't watch the show, but I've seen the commercials, and man, they got some good looking black women in those shows. Where are those women on like NBC and CBS? Where are those women? God dang, these I don't really understand. Where are they on BET? It sucks, but that's where they work. Where's the woman that as horrible of a movie White Chicks was? The curly haired woman. I think her name was Rochelle something or whatever. Where's she at? Where's she working? That woman is absolutely gorgeous. Where is she working? And so that's my issue with that. So I understand where she's coming from, but I would say that I would like to see BET practice what they preach and show more diversity, not just black where everyone's black. And let's not have the reverse. Let's if you want to do something, let's practice what we preach. Lead, and see if others will follow. That's the way I would see it. So that's pretty much it for that. I think everyone's attacking this, and I think Whoopi Goldberg and George Clooney, which I think he's kind of being a little hypocritical, but whatever. George Clooney and Whoopi Goldberg had it right. If the acting or the acting jobs or whatever aren't available to the person in the first place to be able to be nominated, then you have nothing to really choose from. I don't think the Academy or Oscars or whoever, I don't think they're being racist. I think they just don't have anything to choose from that have black people in it, and that's the issue. It's not that they're being racist and saying, hold it. The thing is that and let's be honest, last year there weren't that many good movies in the first place. But that's fine. But the ones that were good or whatever, they could have somebody. I understand that. So that's the problem, is that everything is being we're attacking it from the wrong angle. It's almost like healthcare. We're attacking it from the wrong angle. We're attacking it from the tail end and thinking that we're facing it head on, and that's not the case. Same with Whoopi Goldberg. Why are we just hearing about it whenever all the award shows finally come out? I don't agree with Whoopi on much of anything because she's kind of liberal. So I don't agree with her on much of nothing, but I definitely agree with her there. And the Stacey Dash thing, she really kind of made herself look a little bad when the fact that she's on the BET network. A woman as good looking as that gets no acting jobs. I mean, you know, I know it's more than just looks. It's also your acting ability, but you know, she should be working a little more, so she should be able to see it too. Why is she not in anything? Why are these other good-looking black women and men not in many things? You have a cluster. You have a couple, your Denzels, your couple other guys, but that's about it. As far as black women, they'll have Holly Berry. She'll be. They'll have that little cluster of a couple black women, and that's about it. The other big thing I want to talk about is that, you know, you don't have to make if you're black or whatever, and we don't have to make such a big deal about these kind of things. Just silently boycott and vote with your money. If you're a black person and you see that a movie has no black people, don't go see it. Just talk with your money. Same with if a company comes out and they have a CEO or they have a couple of employees that talk, you know, that say racist things, or they say something or whatever, stereotypical whatever, or try to, if they do that, and why call for them to be fired and then still buy their product? Talk with your money, man. That's what people like to hear. I don't want someone to apologize for being racist just because they were forced to be to have to give out their apology. I don't want someone that's forced. Well, why would I want that? If it's forced, then they don't really mean it anyway. So what was the point? And who cares? It's a fake apology. You ever been in a relationship and someone gives you a fake, that your the significant other or whoever gives you a fake apology? You know it's fake. Why would I want that? I don't care. So same thing there. I don't want a fake apology. I want to, you know, if that company doesn't fire that person on their own, not because they were pressured by jail and but they were pressured by Al and Jesse. I said jail. That's why I said jail. Anyway. Al and Jesse, if they were forced, I don't want that apology, because they were strong-armed and made to pay Jesse and Al to for their forgiveness or whatever, as if they're some kind of spokesperson for black folks. I don't understand that. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. It's been a while since I've done a video, doing this one on the fly, so to speak. And that's my thoughts on it. And feel free to disagree, agree, or whatever, but that it's being attacked from the wrong angle. You know, I agree with Tyrese saying black folks are hardly ever, well, in recent months or whatever, years, we haven't been nominated for anything that's outside of a slave role. The Help and all that, and Lupita, whoever, however you say her last name, for being a slave. I mean, you know, it's always a slave movie. That's when they roll out all the black folks, and you know, the black women that, you know, that God help them, or black men that God help them, that are not working in Hollywood, when they finally get a job or whatever, it's always some stereotypical role. Every single time. It's one of the reasons I don't like your Empire. Stereotypical role. Anytime it's somebody black, it's either gonna be a black person got some money or power or whatever. They gonna put them in a sports situation. or they gonna say that he's got something to do with music and rap and R&B. Every single time. Every single time. So I agree with Tyrese on that. We play too many, but people are taking the roles too. People are taking the roles. So hey, it's one of those things. What do? Do you sell out? Do you go ahead and take the money and say, I'm gonna play this role anyway? Then if that's the case, then you can't. It's almost like voting. If you didn't vote, you have no right to say anything, to complain or whatever. You have no right. You can't complain if you didn't vote. So if you take the movie role, don't complain. If you take a stereotypical role, don't complain. You have nothing to complain about. You're part of the freaking problem. It is what it is. So anyway, let me go ahead and get on to work. Look like I'm gonna be very, very early. And thanks for watching my video, those who stuck it out. And I'll start trying to get some more of these up. All right, here we go.